welcome to the Top 10 Luxury Lifestyle channel. Today, we're going to go over the Larry Page billionaire lifestyle. Lawrence Edward Page, aka Larry Page, is an American billionaire, business magnate, internet entrepreneur, and computer scientist best known for being the co-founder of Google. Larry Page has a net worth of $104 billion. He is the former CEO of search engine giant Google, which is technically Alphabet, which owns many subsidiary companies apart from Google. Page created Google with fellow Ph.D. student Sergey Brin when they were doing graduate work at Stanford University. Lawrence Page was born in East Lansing, Michigan in 1973. His father, Carl Victor Page, was a pioneer in the field of computer science. Influenced by his father, Larry developed an interest in the field and started using computers and building inventions from a young age. Page attended Okemos Montessori School between 1975 and 1979 and graduated from East Lansing High School in 1991. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in computer engineering from the University of Michigan and then enrolled in Stanford University's computer science program. For this program, Larry needed a dissertation topic, so he decided to explore the link structure and mathematical properties of the World Wide Web. He teamed up with Sergey Brin on the project. They used to call it backrub. They created a paper titled The Anatomy of a Large-Scale Hypertextual Web Search Engine, which eventually became the most downloaded scientific document in Internet's history at that time. Page and Brin developed the PageRank algorithm to determine the importance of web pages, which Google still uses. Page identified that relevant backlinks could help create a superior search engine algorithm, a crazy idea back then. However, Page remained determined and managed to build Google's sophisticated algorithm from his tiny dorm room. They used spare parts of cheap computers to create a device that could be used to connect to their newly developed search engine. The first version of the search engine was launched on Stanford's campus in August 1996, and it became quite popular among students. The duo tried to sell their idea for $1 million to various firms, but couldn't find a suitable buyer, so they started looking for angel investors. They found Andy Bechtolsheim, ex-vice president of Cisco Systems. He agreed to invest $100,000, and that was the turning point in their career. Believe it or not, the duo was kicked off campus for using the university's computer resources so much. However, they remained persistent and managed to incorporate Google as a private enterprise in 1998. Initially, they named it Google, but later changed it to Google. Stanford professor David Cheriton also invested $100,000 in their project, which was later worth $2.3 billion. In August 2004, Google went public under CEO Eric Schmidt, who remained its CEO until 2011, after which Page resumed his role as CEO and remained so until December 2019. Both Brin and Page have stepped down from their respective roles in the company now and serve on the board while owning a majority of the company shares. Sundar Pichai replaced Larry Page as the company's CEO. Today, Google generates over $130 billion in revenue. Page has continued to make profitable investments over the years, along with his business partner Sergey Brin. Together, they created the largest search engine ever and joined hands again to form a new parent company, Alphabet, in 2015 to oversee Google and its many subsidiaries. Page is currently the controlling shareholder of Alphabet, one of history's richest internet entrepreneurs, and one of the wealthiest people in the world. He has received recognition from most mainstream professional organizations, including the Maxim Foundation Prize and an honorary MBA from IE Business School in 2004. In addition to this, Page is a fellow of the Marconi Foundation at Columbia University. He also has an honorary doctorate from the University of Michigan. Larry Page married Lucinda Southworth in 2007 on Richard Branson's private island, Necker Island, and the couple has 2 children. They live in a lavish 9,000-square-foot house in Palo Alto, California. Page purchased this house in 2005 for $7.2 million. In 2009, Page started acquiring and demolishing most of the residential properties located near their primary residence. The house features 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. The CEO of the world's most valuable company purchased another house in the same locality a few years later. It is a 6,000-square-foot eco-friendly house equipped with an elevator and numerous green features, such as solar panels on the rooftop, permeable paving in the parking lot, and a rooftop garden. The house was built using organic architectural building materials. For instance, low volatile organic compound paint is used on the walls, while the exterior boasts zinc cladding and broader, longer windows. Larry worked with an arborist to replace the ailing trees with ones that required less water to thrive. Page has invested in Tesla Motors as he is interested in renewable energy technology. Through Google.org, which is Google's philanthropic arm, Page promotes plug-in hybrid electronic cars and makes investments in alternative energy solutions. He is a strategic backer in the Opener startup that's developing aerial vehicles. Another field that Page is interested in is the socioeconomic impact of advanced intelligence systems to determine how high-end digital technologies can be used for catering to the growing needs of people, shrinking the workweek, and mitigating the probable detrimental impacts of technological unemployment. Furthermore, Page has contributed to establishing a transhumanist think tank called Singularity University, and Google is among the corporate founders of the institution. The company still funds scholarships at this university. Larry Page is also a founding investor in Planetary Resources space exploration company and another aerial car startup, Kitty Hawk. Larry Page owns a $45 million, 193-foot-long super yacht called Senses. It was built for Jack Seton of Seton International. This super yacht features a unique stabilization system that decreases the free surface effect, allowing a smoother cruising experience. The yacht has 6 decks, a jacuzzi, a gym, and luxurious guest suites. It was built at Schweers, which is now a part of Lursen. The vessel was officially launched in 1999. It is an expedition yacht designed by Martin Francis Design Studios, while Philippe Starck designed its interior. The vessel can accommodate 12 guests and 14 crew members. 2 Deutz marine engines power this yacht, and her top speed is approximately 15 knots. Senses is equipped with 4 high-speed tenders, a helicopter landing platform, and a range of 6,000 nautical miles. Being an environmental advocate, Larry Page doesn't have an extensive portfolio of luxury cars as many other billionaires have. He isn't interested in purchasing high-end, ultra-luxurious sports cars, enormous SUVs, or limousines. You may be surprised that Larry Page still drives a Toyota Prius, the world's first gasoline-electric hybrid vehicle. He purchased it for only $30,000. The Toyota Prius is Larry Page's daily drive car. The vehicle was first launched in 2000, so it is surprising that Page is still fond of this car. The Google co-founder has a liking for electric cars, and that's why he also owns a Tesla Roadster that costs over $105,000. The car's battery range stretches to an admirable 300-plus kilometers, and it goes from 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. That's quite a minimalistic car collection, no? Well, there's more. Page also owns a Zero X, an electric bike made by Zero Motorcycles. However, it is among the low-cost EVs, and this model only costs around $7,500. The bike reaches a speed of 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds and takes just 2 hours to fully recharge. Interestingly, Page owns 3 Zero X's. Larry and Sergey Brin collectively owned several private jets that they used for business travels. They own a Boeing 767-200, which is a customized business jet that they have named the Google Jet. The duo purchased this jet in September 2005 from Qantas for $15 million. The jet initially could accommodate 180 passengers, but it was later modified to seat 50. The plane features a California king-size bed for the Google founders and hammocks hanging from the ceiling. Leslie Jennings did the interiors of this customized jet. It has been retrofitted now and jets Larry and Sergey all around the world. Another one of their favorite aircraft is the Dornier Alpha Jet. We don't find it too surprising that Google has its own private airport in San Jose, valued at around $82 million. It was built in 2014. Larry likes to spend his free time water skiing and kiteboarding. He's a huge fan of outdoor adventure sports and frequently visits Necker Island and Alaska for kiteboarding. Larry controls around 51% of Alphabet's voting rights with Sergey, but has sold nearly $9 billion worth of his Google and Alphabet shares since the firm's IPO in 2004. Page owns Alphabet's Class A, Class B, and Class C shares, including $20 million in shares of Class C Alphabet stock. The Carl Victor Page Memorial Fund controls over $1 billion worth of assets donated by Larry Page. Google owns quite a few companies, including Waze, which it purchased in June 2013 for $966 million, Nest Labs, Fitbit, Motorola Mobility, and DoubleClick. Larry has a pretty fantastic track record when it comes to philanthropy. He usually donates during the holidays, but none of his donations go directly to charities. Instead, his money goes to donor-advised funds. In 2014, Page pledged $25 million to fight Ebola. In 2015, the Alphabet co-founder gave away around $94 million via his foundation, and in 2016, he gave away $35 million more. In 2017, Page donated $180 million, which was used for different causes as Christmas gifts. These include close to $1 million to a charity, a $1,000 gift to the American Cancer Society, $10,000 to a nonprofit organization called New Venture Fund, and around $800,000 to fund free flu shots for Oakland, California students. Altogether, Larry has donated an impressive $2 billion to his Carl Victor Page Memorial Foundation, named after his late father. What do you have to say about Mr. Page's exciting journey in the tech world? If you like this video, please hit like and share it with your friends. To learn more exclusive facts about your favorite personalities and luxury items, please subscribe to this channel. Until next time.